All right, we're here again, another week here at the Friends of Free Daily Coaching. This is our members area, so if you're watching a recording, good afternoon, good evening, or good morning. This afternoon, what we're going to do is we're going to get into some real time, making some funnels, showing you how you can really start to generate some leads. We're going to do two things this afternoon. First, we're going to work on someone else as a project that we're going to make sure that that's finished up and connected. And the second thing we're going to do is I'm going to do another process. I'm going to show you guys again another funnel that I'm going to create. And this time what I've done to make it even faster is I've already cut my videos and I've uploaded them to my hosting. In this specific case, I uploaded and I'm hosting those videos with MLSP. As many of you guys already know, I mostly host all of the stuff that's specifically for sales funnels and things like that directly to MLSP because it's private hosting. I don't have to worry about it. I put it there and I'm done. I can set it and forget it. So this afternoon we're going to introduce everyone to someone that you may not have seen over here on Free Daily Coaching, and we're going to look at one of her funnels today and make sure that it's all connected up. So everyone already we all know Miss Schaus. We've seen Chris Schaus is in the house. She's been around, right? She's been around here for a few months now, and we've all come to know and love her. We've got Miss Dale Whiteside is over with us this afternoon from up in old Canada, right? So we've got Dale, and she has been, I'm going to say Dale's been around for about a month and a half now, and she's been very consistent about showing up on our weekly work sessions, soaking up all this stuff, and then hopefully we're going to be seeing some of what Dale is creating, and we're going to be tweaking and working on that. And that's what's a benefit if you're coming to the free daily coaching sessions. If you're watching this replay and you ever have the ability to come live, let me tell you why it's so beneficial. It's so beneficial because when you bring your challenges to the table, you're, in addition to being able to come and plug into a resource where we're going to work on it and we're going to get you set up and make sure that the challenge gets overcome, right, that we solve the problem. In addition to that, you're going to have your problem solved. You're going to help a lot of other people. You're going to help all the other people that are watching, all the other people that are here live. Why? Because there's a good probability that each one of these other individuals has the same exact question. They just don't want to ask it. Okay? I'm going to tell you a quick story. 2 nights ago, I was on a webinar. No, it was 1 night ago. It was last night. See, my days get mushed up. Last night I was on a webinar. I'm with Rob Four and a bunch of Rob Four's other MLSP members and some other students and clients of his. And I totally have been building these pages that Rob does, and I've been doing it for a while because I did it starting way back when, and I just copied off of his visuals, right? So the question was, hey, who's filling out their forms and doing this stuff? And so everyone was like, yeah, and I was like, yeah. And someone mentioned, yeah, I'm doing all 3. And I was like, oh, Rob must have more. I was just doing it based off of this one, right? So now I'm like, I already have been filling it out, but I was just copying off the screen from like a year and a half ago when I started, right? So I already admitted in front of everyone that, yeah, I'm filling my paperwork out, right? But now I found out that there's 2 other ones that I'm not privy to or that I didn't do. So now I feel like a goofball, right? Because I don't want to ask a question like, hey, where did we get the forms? Because then everyone will be like, well, I thought you were already filling yours out, Bert, right? I'm already having this own conversation. This is all a conversation I'm having within myself, guys and gals. This is all in my own head, okay? If I wouldn't have asked the question, like 4 other people that just had jumped on right then wouldn't have known where to get the form either. So all I had to do was step out of my comfort zone a little bit and ask the question. The same is for each one of you, right? So hopefully you're coming in here and you're gleaning things and you're grabbing info and you're starting to build, and then you're going to bring your stuff to the table so that we can help you work on it, so that in addition to yourself, you get to help everyone else here, because it really is that big of a benefit. And you really, really are helping that many people. The fact that Chris Schaus came to Free Daily Coaching, didn't know anything about how to use the funnelizer, and after doing it and taking action, she started making her own training videos about how to use funnelizer. That's a testimony that someone else's challenges can benefit to so many other people. So many people were having questions about the funnelizer that Chris just jumped back there and started building so many of the funnels so that she could answer all the questions, right? Because she was like, hey, there's so many questions about this. Why don't I just learn about it so I can know and so I can tell people? And that's a valuable resource. Okay, that's what makes that is one of the ways to make yourself valuable, is to literally be able to provide these solutions directly to people's problems. So this afternoon we have someone that's just creating their first online sales funnels, and some of the connections aren't connected right, so we're going to make sure that we get them connected. So let's all give a warm welcome to one of our newest members here at Free Daily Coaching, Miss Heidi Kakamisi. I think all the ladies here will obviously know who she is because you all know who you are, and she's the new face in the crowd. So let's all unchat and say hello, be friendly, play nice. Now everyone's scared of you, Heidi.
Hey.
Oh,
Hi, Heidi. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Heidi.
There you go.
Nice to meet you, Heidi.
All right, so this afternoon, you guys, Heidi is actually literally creating one of her very first funnels with Funnelizer. So we want to go and look at it and make sure that from the original landing page or the capture page all the way through to the very last sales page, that where everything is connected and that we're sending people into the proper flow. So Heidi, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you take your mouse, and over on the left-hand side of your browser here, you're going to see a strip of different icons. The second icon down is a green icon, and it has a little arrow pointing off to the right. When you click on that icon, a little pop-up window, it's a share screen, comes up. And when you click on that, a pop-up window comes up, and you want to click full screen or entire screen, and then hit share. Perfect. Now up at the top, if you scroll your mouse up to the top, you'll see a little black bar that has icons. On the very far left is a little person, and just to the right of that is a microphone. If you click on that microphone, it will unmute you so we can actually hear you.
How's that?
That's perfect. All right, so what I want you to do is go over and go ahead and go to the Funnelizer tab that you have open.
Now you're echoing really bad.
Yeah, I know. Just go ahead and mute yourself, Chris.
I'm getting rid of some of these other ones. So, okay, so this actually started out to be, that's not it. Trying to find, it started out being a simple, I thought it was going to be a simple funnel with just one email follow-up for now, which I already prepared, and then also just a capture page, the same one that you guys are using for the summer school.
Okay.
And then also then a thank you page behind it, which was going to have the little video basically telling people what to expect next. That was it.
Okay.
So when I tested everything, I didn't get an email myself, like the email that I'm supposed to get, and the first page doesn't go to the second page.
Okay.
So nothing seems linked.
Okay, so let's go very first. Let's right-click on the funnel and edit it.
So it's that one. Okay.
Okay, there's only one page.
Hold on, maybe I got the wrong one. Oh, it's up here. Sorry. Edit.
Okay, so on the very first page, on the top page, over on the right-hand side where the gear is, go ahead and select that.
Go to edit.
Yes?
Yes.
And that was my page.
Okay, so do you see how it has the email address above the name?
Yep.
It probably would normally say name above email, so click into one of those boxes. When you do that, I want everyone to notice that when you actually click into the email field or the name field, over on the right-hand column, the properties for that item come up. So the first thing that you could do is edit the form fields. just to the right of where the name label is, there's an up arrow.
Which with the name one? Okay.
Now do you see how it moved the name above the email?
Yeah.
Now hit close, and now on
Okay.
the floor, the name is above it.
Great, thank you.
And if I was doing this, I would now hit the Save Changes and then the Publish Changes button. I do this after every day, just in case, so I don't have to do things over. The next thing that you need to do is click the blue Edit Integrations button. The reason it's okay. So before I make this statement, because I don't want Heidi to feel like she's getting railed on, I don't want anyone to come to the training and go, wow, that was brutal. I want everyone to remember that when we go to do these tasks like building, that there's always a training video. If we don't watch the training video, we can guarantee that things are not going to work. 100% guarantee. It would be like literally saying, hey, my truck broke down, here's a wrench and a ratchet, you go fix it. Right? If you've never worked on a car, you don't have a car book, no, you probably can't fix it. It's the same thing going into this. That wasn't the greatest analogy, but I want you guys to realize how important the instructions are going in, right? So I already knew when Heidi told me that she wasn't getting the emails and that things weren't connected. I already knew what the solution was, right? If they're not getting the emails, it means that the integrations weren't connected. And if things weren't connecting, then they simply weren't pointing from one place to the next. That's it. That could be the only possible solution, other than that Heidi just hadn't created anything. Okay? So that being said, yeah.
Okay. You know what I had done is I watched the videos actually twice, but I went up to the settings thing and it said integrations there, and for some reason that's where I accessed it.
No, that's perfect. So but all that did was connect
assign a
third-party app. Yeah. So what that did, Heidi, is give you this step to be able to do. So right now, go over to that little select integration. And that's why I said I'm not trying to rail on you or anyone. I want to make sure everyone knows there's always going to be instructions. So if something's not working, simply reach out and ask, like you did, Heidi. You said, hey, can we go over this? Like, yeah, totally we can go over this, right? We totally do. So now, when you see that select integration point, that lets you pick which list.
How come it doesn't show my summer school list?
So probably because you just added it. So go hit refresh integrations, that little blue button, and now go back and look.
Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah. So now you're going to hit add new integration, and now the AWeber is connected. You're going to add one more integration. So hit select integration and pick MLS. And then grab an integration point, and you can put no label for right now, it's okay. And hit add integration.
And what does that do?
So I'll show you. Go ahead and hit close.
Okay.
And hit save and publish. Okay, so you know that when they opt into this form, they're not actually going to be in summer school.
Bert, I'm sorry, but I think Heidi's got two screens open, and you're double talking.
It's because she doesn't have a microphone, Chris. I know that there's an echo. That's okay. So, Chris, mute yourself, because the less mics that are open, the less the echo happens.
Do I need to do something different, Bert?
So, well, the reason I'm telling you this, Heidi, is because what you did was you just mimicked the same page that people are already opting in for summer school.
Right.
But so, okay, so what is it that you're trying to accomplish here?
Okay, so I wanted to promote this page. Like I send 100 emails out on LinkedIn. So I was going to promote this link to go here. And then when they go to the Yes, I Want Free Training, it would go into my one email that just welcomes them and lets them know, so I can actually capture their name and email, because I don't know these people. So I noticed that when I was promoting this the first day, I had over 100 unique visits between this registration and the webinar registration, but I don't know who any of these people are. So when you and I had talked about it's kind of last to the touch and all that, I don't have any way of reconnecting with any of these people. So I thought if I set this up myself and can actually send them the link each time through, if they opt in here and I have their email and I can send them my personal webinar link, that's what my intention
but what you're missing, yes, you can totally do that. But what you're missing out on is you're missing out on having Diane and I write all the content for you that's going out to the list.
Okay, but see, when I got Diane's email today, and I hear what you're saying, it had a link on there, like she tells people to go back to the person who they...
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Check this out. If you're sending it to blind people, if you set up... So I just want you to so that you understand what's happening. If you set up the custom link, even if the people are even if you don't know who they are and it's truly a blind process, they're still tagged to you.
If they registered for summer school through me.
That's correct.
No matter who they registered
that it was you that, even if they don't know that it was you that they registered with, if you used the custom link, then they're cookied to you.
Okay. So even if they register for a webinar through Diane's email, are they still cookied to me because they registered for summer school? Okay.
Yes,
that's
because
the part I was
this is important for everyone here to understand. All of the links that Diane's giving out in to the summer school email list, those are all a generic link. They're all generic links. Whatever link goes out, that link you're still the people when they click on that are still tagged to the original MLSP person that invited them. So if Dale sends a custom link, sets up her custom link, invite 5 people. Let's say you, Heidi, and let's just say you and Phoenicia. We'll just have 2 people. And you and Phoenicia are now on the summer school email list. If there's an email that goes out and says, hey, just FYI, we have a product called Get Prospects to Buy that you would absolutely love, go check it out. If Phoenicia decides to go buy that product, since she's tagged to Dale, Dale's going to make the commission. Even though Dale doesn't even know Phoenicia.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Because what you're doing here is you're okay. There's 2 things. One is you're kind of cutting yourself in the foot because you're trying to gain one thing, which is you want to get the lead and the information yourself so that you have it and you know who the people are. But by doing that, you're giving up the benefit of having us do the heavy lifting.
Right. And I think I was just confused because when you and I talked once, you said it was kind of last to the touch.
It is a last touch. So it is last touch. So if the person that you sent, so check this out. If you send out your custom link to 150 people in LinkedIn, let's just say, and 80 of them decide to go on a webinar, and 20 of those people decide that they want to go on the webinar, but they don't decide. They didn't click on your link, right? They're tagged to you because they're in summer school, but they didn't decide to go to the webinar until 2 minutes before the webinar, and they just went online and grabbed someone else's link. Then they could theoretically be last touch to that person. That is true.
Someone else's link, but not Diane's.
But what you're talking about is like such a minuscule number because you're talking about a link that you're specifically sending to an audience of yours. So for them to just for someone that you're sending this custom link to magically somehow then come over to my link and click on it right before they went into a webinar or something, the chances are so minute. Right? And check this out. The same thing being said, what if someone went and got custom links from Dale, because Dale uses LinkedIn, and so they went to summer school and they joined summer school via Dale, but they didn't open Dale's email today because her subject line was horrible. I'm not saying this is real, Dale, and this is hypothetical, right? Because her email was horrible. Let's just say her subject line wasn't very good, so they didn't open it. But they just happened to like see your post in their newsletter today, and they clicked on yours, Heidi, then they would be last touched to you, so then you would
right. So it goes both ways. So I guess in general then, when Diane is sending out the emails, if somebody registers for the webinar from that email, which would be going to people that signed up for summer school through my link. Okay, then I don't need to do this. I misunderstood.
That's exactly right. All you need to do, you don't need to do this. All you need to do is go and create a custom link that goes to Diane's Funnelizer page of this to invite people to summer school. And you can do one of two things. You can invite them directly to summer school, and you can also then invite people directly to the webinar. So let's say that you send people the custom link for summer school in general in LinkedIn. Let's say you do that right now today. Tomorrow you can tell those exact same people, hey, yesterday I signed you up for summer school, just in case you missed that, or just in case you didn't get signed up and you want to come to the webinar tonight, get signed up here, and you have another custom link that's just linking them to the webinar. So again, they're just going to be linked to you again. It's just another way of getting your custom link out there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, one more question real quick. So it seems more important to make sure that they're signed up through summer school through your link.
That's exactly right.
Not so much the webinars, because they're going to get those emails from Diane.
That's exactly right.
Okay. So can we still walk
us writing the emails and the copy for you?
I'm totally fine with that. But can we still walk through this just so I can
totally
finish what I
process? Yeah. Absolutely. So that we can connect the whole funnel. We'll totally do that. Let me also just throw this out there for the group. Whenever we're working on a group project like this, and we don't do them that often, right? But whenever we do them, and we're funneling everything like this, in this case, all to one list, here's the main thing that you have to remember going into the deal. Abundance. Why do I say that? Because if you're coming from a scarcity mindset, and I'm not saying that anyone here is, I'm throwing this out there for future reference. If you're coming at it from a scarcity mindset, people are afraid. Well, what happens if this guy goes over here? What happens if this guy, my guy, clicks on Dale's link 5 times? Right? If you're abundant and you're coming from a place of abundance, you're thinking this. The more people I get in front of the experts, the better chance I have to make things.
Right.
That's it, period.
Right.
The more I push people to the people that are getting the results, the better chance I have of them getting a return result. That's it.
I think I combine my confusion a little bit also with Diane had made a comment in one of the Facebook things to somebody else, not to me, about making sure you're marketing to people that you know. Well, since I'm just new in this whole business, I don't have a list of people to market to, so I had to go out onto social media. And so that's where it kind of like, it added to the confusion for me.
Yeah. So
it wasn't really, I'm not trying to be selfish or greedy or anything like that.
No, I didn't.
No, I just want you to know because I don't want to come across that way.
I didn't think you were. I'm not, and that's why I said, hey, I'm not telling. I'm saying this is for future reference for people that are watching.
Right.
I know that none of you. I know that Chris, Dale, I know you, Heidi, by talking to you. I know Leanne. I know Whitman. I know Craig, Phoenicia. I know that the people that are here, they're not worried about people taking from them or anything like that. Here's the place where this is where we're going to give everyone as much as we can all the time, right? So let's just go through this, though, like we were creating a brand new form.
Okay.
So we adjusted the form field and lifted the name up above the middle so that it looked great, right? So it looked proper. I didn't see you drop out, and then I saw you with your hand up, and I was like, where did you go? He's back. So we got that set up. Then we went over to the right-hand side, and we edited the integrations. What that did was allowed us to connect our Aweber as well as our MLS account. We're going to go in just a few minutes and look at where we're going to see that inside of MLSP. And then the next thing that we need to do is we need to tell the people we need to tell the funnelizer where do the people go once they fill out the form. Well, right now, over on the right-hand side, we can see that they go nowhere because it says action nothing. So if we want them to go to the next page in the funnel, we're going to go to funnel page, and then we're going to be able to select the funnel page that we've created, and then now we're good to go. Now we can hit save changes and publish. Now we could actually go and try it and see what happens.
So should I preview it?
No. Go over to the funnelizer logo in the top left. And then you're just going to get the URL for this. Oh, it's paused, so it's not running, so you're going to have to edit this again. Right click and edit.
Is this where I go to?
Over on the right-hand side. Where it says
start the funnel.
There you
Okay.
go. Okay, so now you can just copy that first. There you go.
Right here, get URL. Okay.
And just copy that first one and open that up in a new tab, and we'll try it out.
So should I fill out? I'm going to fill
Yeah,
myself out here.
Yeah, that's perfect. So the only thing, go ahead and hit I want free training. It should take us to the next page, and it does. So the only thing that's not going to happen is Heidi's not going to get an email. And everyone's wondering, well, why isn't Heidi going to get an email? Well, there's two reasons. The first reason is I'm not sure if Heidi has the double opt-in turned off inside of the If she does, then that's the first step. So Heidi, at the very top of your screen, on the very far left, the second tab in is your Weber tab. Go to the list options on the gray menu bar. Go to list settings. Over on the left, you're going to have to log back in. Boom.
What?
We tricked you. Thought you were in. Okay, so go to the list options, list settings. Okay, go to the confirmed opt-in, which is the third option down on the left. Scroll down. Make sure that both the required opt-ins are turned off, so it says you can scroll down one. And they both are. So now the second part of the piece is that we have to tell Weber that we want the double opt-in turned off for this list. And everyone says, well, why do we have to do this? And this is why. Funnelizer is a third-party application. That's why we put those crazy integrations and those API codes at the beginning of, remember when you did that, Heidi?
Yeah.
You set up your integration. So because it's a third-party API, Weber wants to verify that you're legit, that you're not trying to do some shady stuff or anything illegal. So they're just going to want to look at the funnelizer. So what I want you to do is log out of Weber real quick. No, I don't want you to close the window. I just wanted you to log out.
Oh, oops. Let me go back in. I really logged out.
Yeah, that was totally logged out. So just you can go to the home page here, go down to the bottom, log out.
Log out. There you go.
So scroll down to the bottom here of the home page. And there's a contact us over under the support center.
Yep.
Click on that. Now you could do this either scroll down a little bit. So you can, over on the right-hand side, you can see there's a toll-free phone number. You can see they're also there live. So where it says text chat, click here.
Yeah.
Go ahead and click here, text chat. Okay, so type in your name. And then the question just said, I need help turning off the double opt-in for a third party.
Turning off.
And that's it. Just check it. Now, what AWeber is going to do is they're going to probably ask for a username to make sure that she's her. They're going to ask you what the name of the application is. They're going to ask you what it's for. You're going to say it's for my marketing.
Okay,
perfect. And then they're going to ask you for the actual URL. And if they don't ask you for that, they're going to send you an email that asks you for that. You're going to give them that information. You just shoot the email back over, and it literally takes minutes. And they'll be like, "Okay, no problem." Right? And
do you have to do this? Do you have to do this every time you do a campaign?
No, every time. No, just for a new list. So what I do is I just usually, when I make a list, I usually just send them a message. Hey, I'm sending you a list. After you do like 1 or 2 of these with them, once they open up your account, they'll already see it and they'll just be like, okay, done. They won't even ask you. They'll just be like, what's the name of the list?
So I'm assuming all the other people on this call with you and me have gone through this process already before?
Most of them, if they've done a funnelizer list, yes.
So, and the app I'm using is what again?
Funnelizer.
Oh. So you said after a couple times it gets...
Yeah, like now when I go to send a list, I usually will, like now when I do, like the last time I did that, I just went in and I told the guys like, hey dude, can you just turn all my lists off because I use all of these ones, because I only have like 7. They're all from the same, they're all going to the same place. So
is that the right website he's looking for? Yeah.
Yep. And that's it. Then they went in and just turned them all off. For the most part, you're not going to create 8 million new lists, right? Really, you're going to funnel most people into the same 2 or 3 main lists either way. So you're not normally going to have too many of these to do.
Okay. Are there more steps after this now?
What do you mean for the funnelizer?
Well, for getting what I'm doing with AWeber.
No, that's it. I'm just gonna. He'll tell you. He'll ask. Okie dokie, you're all set. Done. Now you're good. So now you can go back up. So just say thanks. That's it. Good to go. See, it was that easy.
Okay.
So now you can go back over to the funnel.
Back to the funnel. Where did my little funnel guy go?
Right. Went over.
Okay.
Right there. Okay. Edit. Just grab the URL right there. HTTP.
For the main one?
Yeah, it's just, you don't have to hit the button, just copy it right there.
I have it already copied.
Yeah, there you go. So, and then just open it up again and we're going to test it again. You should probably close some of those other tabs down.
I have all those. I have all the YouTube ones up there because I was all stressed out about that.
Okay, close that. Just close the other, like funnelizer ones down.
I'll just close all these too because it is what it is now.
Don't close that one. And she's gone. And she's gone! Goodbye, Heidi Kakavisi. She just closed herself out. All right, so when Heidi comes back, we'll go and test the funnel and see that now that they turned that opt-in off, when she puts in her info, it'll pop up in her CRM. And we're going to go back to the client relationship management tool over in MLSP. And the reason we're going to do that is because Heidi had the question about when she actually added that MLSP integration to the form, and it said no label. She was like, well, what are those labels all about? That's what they're all about. So we'll go back over there and, oh, there she is. We'll bring her back over. Bam. So, is everyone feeling like after the last couple weeks, like they could start building a funnel and start getting these things connected together?
Bert, can you hear me?
Yeah, now you're back.
Yeah, I clicked out of myself.
I know, I saw you right when you did it. I was like, and there goes Heidi. She's crashing it.
That one. But
okay,
I'm back.
So, 1 second, we're going to do a screen again, but let me. I asked a question, so I want to get the feedback from everyone that's here live. You can type. I think I opened the chat.
Yes, I can build a funnel.
Well, I know you can, Chris. You're making videos on. All right. So Heidi. Go back to your screen share.
Okie dokie.
Dale's in.
You see it yet?
Yeah, if you guys all just click on Dale or on Heidi's in white box Heidi, you'll just have Heidi's screen. So go back to the phone.
Where was that one?
Right there.
This one? Okay.
Okay, so now grab that. You already did, so go 2 tabs over to the right. No, right there. So you already did. I don't know if this is the one that you re-opted again or not, or if you close that. So let's go. Close that tab.
Okay. Go back.
And now go back over to go back to the funnelizer. But actually, we don't need to worry about that. Go 2 more tabs to your left and go back to MLSP. Or that's Facebook, so close that. Go open an MLSP window or tab. What I'm going to do is we're going to see if you opted in that second time. We'll be able to tell, and I'll show you how. Go under the My Leads, and then the New button, the yellow one, New Prospects Beta. So over here, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see, okay, cool, scroll up, you don't have enough, so scroll up, see where it says your newest prospects, Terry Williams, Elaine Ferguson, Vina Brown, Angela Perez. So it doesn't give us the test one, so we know that we didn't opt in the second time. That's okay, we're going to do something here before we go and test it again. So where Terry Williams' name is, go ahead and click on Terry's name. Now Terry's info comes up, like a little card comes up here that gives all the contact info, his labels, and social media. So let's go into the labels and click on the Add Edit section. And then let's hit the blue Create New Label button. And now we're going to type in a label name down below that, and we're going to put Summer School. And then you can put a color if you don't want it to be black. You can hit the down arrow and change it. Otherwise, you're going to hit Add Label, and then you're going to hit Save Labels. Now we've created a label. So if you go back to the funnelizer, and you edit that first page, when you go to the integrations over on the, if you click into the email form, and actually go and click the Edit Integrations, if you delete the MLSP one and now go back and add the MLSP again and hit refresh, now you can grab that integration point. Your label will be there, Summer School. No, you already did it. Just hit select integrate. No. Hit select integration point. And now hit Summer School because you made the Summer School label. Bam. Now hit add new integration. And that's it. Now what will happen, now you can close. Now what will happen when we test this, in addition to it being the lead going to the Summer School AWeber list, it's going to go into your client relationship management tool. Because the autoresponder is just going to send out all the emails. But how you could actually manage the client, like you could keep notes on the person, right, and do that, that's what you're going to do through your CRM. It's 2 different deals. So now that this is done, hit the Save Changes at the top and Publish Changes. And now you can grab this and go and test it again. And this time we're going to test it with my email. So type in test Bert or Bert test, and then you're going to type in organicbert1@gmail.com. And then just hit yes, I want the free training. Wham, takes us to the second page so we know we're in. And I just got an email that says, I don't know if you guys can see it, it says, Heidi Kakamisi. Bert, welcome to summer school. I'll read it to you guys so you know that it's real, right? Because I didn't see the message that she wrote. So let's see what it says. It says, so excited when I get emails. Hey Bert, congratulations, you're officially registered for summer school 2015. I bet you never thought you'd be happy to go to summer school. Through August 14th, Diane Hockman and Bert Bledsoe, two extremely successful online marketers, will be hosting multiple webinars at different times of the day throughout the week. I'll be sending you an email each time I receive the topic of the week of the next webinar and the date and time that will include a link to register. All you need to do is register for the webinars you want to or are able to attend. So make sure you whitelist my email so you don't miss the links for the webinar, or check your junk folder periodically. Here's the link for the next webinar so you don't miss it. The topic is working with all three markets in your business, hot, warm, and cold. The webinar will be Thursday, July 9th at 3 p.m. Eastern. Click on the link, blah, 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 and then she has her custom MLSP link in there. Perfect. Perfect. So it totally went through. So that's it, Heidi. So it totally worked. So you have to unmute yourself, Heidi. I muted you because of the echo.
Okay, so now back to that. How would is the only reason why I couldn't add the video because of what YouTube did? Can we go back to this page, just make sure that I attempted to add the video correctly?
Sure, so just go close this tab, and then just go back to the actual funnelizer tab over to the left there.
Was that here?
Yep, and then just
here?
Yep. You're going to start back at the beginning because you want the first up of the second page of that one. So right click.
I did find how to do the webcam on my computer too.
That's
what I was doing when I was late joining you.
Okay, so here you're going to click on the video, and then see where it says video, no video displayed to the right? You have to select the video you want. You don't have it video uploaded, so it doesn't have anything to pay.
I put it down below on the select an action, go to...
Yeah, so you're still into YouTube, so you don't want to. So grab that YouTube ID. Well, first of all, that's the ID. So go back to that actual, go to YouTube and go grab that, go back to that video, and I'll show you what you need.
Well, they took the video down.
Okay, so just stop screen sharing.
How do I do that? Go back here?
Yep, and just hit stop. I'm going to mute you for a second.
Okay.
Okay, so this is what you actually want, and I'm going to show everyone so everyone can see. So you guys should see my screen here. What you're going to do is you're going to go to YouTube. If you're using a YouTube video, when you go to your channel and you go into grab a video, just click on the title of your video. Okay, when you go to your video, it's going to want to start playing. I just paused mine. This is the address that you need up top. This https://www.youtube.com/watch?v equals. Okay? And the reason you need that is this is the watch URL. What you would do from here is you take this watch URL and you would actually go over into Funnelizer, and I'll show you where. You're going to go inside of Funnelizer on that page where Heidi was. And Heidi, you're going to follow along and do this on your page right now. You're going to go over to the right-hand side, and where you put that URL, I'm going to just go into this free leads one. Where you put the URL, you're going to change that to do nothing. And delete that URL, that YouTube URL, and just have it do nothing. When you redo the video, what you're going to do is you're simply going to come over here, you're going to edit the page. I'm going to show this step again just to show it. You're going to select the video itself, and over on the right, it's going to say, I'll show you in just a sec. I'm going to reload the page. On the right-hand side, it's going to show the video drop-down menu, and it's going to say, hey, you don't have a video, so you need to actually upload that video. And how do you do that? I'm going to show you. So you go to Settings and Media. And when you go here, you can upload images or videos. Now the images you can actually upload right to here. The videos, since you have to have them hosted somewhere else.
Bert,
yeah.
click on yourself. They're not seeing you over in the chat.
Okay, now can you see me? Now are you seeing my screen?
I was always able to see you because I white boxed you, but they canned over in the chat and they said they couldn't see you.
Okay, so now I white box myself, so you should be able to see me. So all I'm doing is I came over to the Settings tab up top, and it gives you Integrations or Media. I selected Media. Originally, it starts on the Images tab, so I just click to the right of that and hit Videos. When you hit Add New Video, then you just name the video. So I'm going to just do this one as a joke, right? Heidi. I'll just put Heidi C because I don't want to misspell her last name. Then it wants the video link. See how it asks for the watch link? I'm just going to paste the watch link in there and hit Save. Okay? When I do that, now when I go over to any one of my funnels and I want to edit the funnel, let's say this big earnings one, okay? Now let's say I want to edit the funnel, and we'll go to the second page because that's what Heidi was working on, the second page in her funnel, and she was editing it. And she had the video right here, just like this, and over on the video she had the actions going to a page, right? So she had it going somewhere. Where we turned that off, it's going nowhere, and I told the video I could go and pick. So look, I could come and pick the Heidi C video that I just uploaded. Now I want to keep this at the big earnings welcome because I have this funnel running right now. So that's it. That's how you would do that, Heidi. So you're going to change over here where you had the action to do nothing, and then you're going to, once you upload your video, you're going to be able to actually select it, and then you can actually preview the video. There's a button here that you can add. You can check to actually auto start the video if you want to auto start it as well. So does that, Heidi, give me a thumbs up. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I unmuted for a second. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I actually did the video on my webcam on my computer. So how do I upload that one? I still want to fine tune it, but how would I upload that one? I'll unmute myself again.
So if you're not going to upload to YouTube, if you just have the video and you just shoot it on your webcam, you're going to save it to your desktop or to a file somewhere. Okay? What you can do, this is what I like to do, is you can simply go right over here to MLSP and hold on just for a second. I'm going to stop sharing my screen just for a second. Who's here? Whitman's here. Craig is here over on the other side. I saw Debbie was here. Debbie, did you want to come over and I didn't bring you over? Thank you, Debbie. Or thank you, Chris, for doing that. Okay, so Debbie, if you wanted to come over, tell me. I wanted to show you, this is perfect that Heidi asked this, because if Heidi or someone else didn't have a funnel to make today, I'm making another funnel. So I finished the funnel from last week's session that I'll show you guys. I just went into it, the big earnings, right? And if you remember from last week, we were shooting the videos, like we shot one video here and one on the camera on the desktop, right? And we were uploading to our sites to make it happen, right? So all of that is finished, and you guys remember because I made the sales video and I was like in the middle of the video and I'm like, this is totally not going to be the video because this video is horrible, right? So you guys knew that I had to reshoot that video. So I did reshoot that video, I re-uploaded it and completed that funnel, and that funnel, which I'll show you in just a minute, is now, I'm sending traffic to that specific funnel via a solo ad. Okay, so you guys will get to see what the actual results are on that. Now, what Heidi wanted to know was, hey Bert, how do I upload the video if I shot it on my webcam? How do I now do something with it? The reason I want to address this is because I do this a lot. So do I use YouTube and Google Hangouts to shoot a lot of videos? Sure, absolutely. Sometimes, a lot of times, I shoot them directly from my just right here, like we're doing now, but without being on a Google Hangout, right? I'm just doing it through the webcam. On a Mac, on an Apple platform, we do it through a program called QuickTime. It's free, So if you want to use QuickTime, you could download it for your PC and use it too. It does this, where it does movie, where it records you, or it also does screen share recordings. So you could do either of the two. Okay? So that's another option for you. Or, like Heidi did, you could go and look up how your PC works, and it's just the webcam. Okay, just figure out how to turn on your webcam and use your webcam, and you can record. And when you're done recording it will record right to your desktop or whatever folder you tell it to do. Okay, so that's what I do with my QuickTime. So then what do? You can upload it now. You could upload that file directly to YouTube if you want to mess with them. You totally could do that again, Heidi, and you can, right, if you want to. The second thing is you can use private hosting. The reason I'm so excited is because I already did 3 of these today for the funnel that we're going to do, right? Or actually did 2 of them today, and now I have the opportunity to show you the 3rd one. So let's do that now on a screen share. So how to do this, private hosting. If you're using the My Lead System Pro platform, this is how you're going to use that platform for private hosting. You're going to come over to your back office and you're going to log in. You're going to come to the My Content tab, and you're going to select the very first option, which is MLSP Hosted Media. Okay? You're going to scroll down and you're going to select the Add New Hosted Media. I'm going to show you that I just created, you can see that I uploaded the new big earnings sales video I told you guys that I was going to cut from last week. And then also I did a Need Some Help and a Need Some Help Welcome. I uploaded both of these videos to MLSP. Okay? And then I have one more video to upload. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. And this is how you're going to upload your video, Heidi. You're going to select the new Add New Hosted Media. I'm going to leave it uncategorized. Okay? Now I could put it into all kinds of. I could put them into system categories or my different categories. I'm just going to totally leave it uncategorized. I don't need to put it into a category for any reason. I'm not trying to just because I don't need to organize it. I don't have that many videos in here. Now I'm going to name the video file, and I'm going to call this one Get Prospects to Buy Bonus. And I'm going to hit Select Video. Now I'm going to actually pick the video, and it's right here, Get Prospects to Buy. So you're going to find the video that you have, Heidi. You're going to call it Summer School Video or Summer School Intro. You're going to find it on your desktop, and you're going to select it and hit Open, and then it's going to start to upload. Okay, that's it. It's going to upload the video just like it would on YouTube. Now, over here down below, you can see where I have other videos uploaded. You can see the magnifying glass and the paper and pencil. If you click on the paper and pencil, I'm just going to cancel this upload, if it will. Okay. No, it won't. Let's see if I can go back a page there. Okay, so I'm going to show you once you do that, once you have the video uploaded, I'm not going to do that because it'll slow my whole thing down while you guys are online watching. Once you've uploaded it, you can simply click on this pencil and paper, and just like you grab your YouTube link, you come down here. You don't even need this embed code. You just grab this link right here. Select this link, click here to select the video link, you copy that link, and back in Funnelizer, where we posted the YouTube link, you just post that MLSP link, and there you go. Boom. The cool part about this too, guys, gals, let me just tell you a secret, okay? This is a secret bonus. You know what? I'm going to keep this. That's going to be for the bonus for the day. That's going to be for the bonus. So we have any questions? Whitman, raise your hand, and Debbie, raise your hand if you want to come over for the bonus. Heidi, you don't know this, but every time we do a work session, I reward the people that come over live and actually participate and are doing questions that have funnels and bring stuff. And the way that I reward you each and every week is at the end of the webinar, I do a bonus, but I only do the bonus for the people that are here live. So it's not, the bonus isn't recorded. So we stop the broadcast. You guys are all, you gals and you guys are all down here still hanging out with me, and we do a bonus. So if you're wondering why do they have to come over here? It's a bonus. It's only for the live people. It's not for recorded. So that's my hook to get you here live, right? All right. So Whitman's coming over for the bonus. Debbie, are you and Baby James coming? I know Baby James wants to come over today.
She said to try again.
Okay, cool. I'm on the. It's on. I can't see that when I'm doing this. All right, I tried again, Debbie. Oh, and here, I'll post the here, Debbie. We'll post the link in the chat. Boom, bang, bing. Okay. So there you go. There, try again over on that one, Debbie. And then that's for you as well, Whitman. So we'll hit the stop broadcast. We'll thank everyone for joining us today. Do we have any questions on Funnelizer now that I think we've beaten Funnelizer down. Next week, if I show you Funnelizer, it's going to be I'm showing you a completed funnel, right? Like this one that I just showed you that I had the videos uploaded, that one will be already running by next week, so I'll be showing you that. But I found something really, really cool today online that I did a training, and I want to bring it to you guys just for the free daily coaching members. Check this out. Well, I'll just give you a preview of what next week is going to be. Imagine if you could use the Google Keyword Planner, right? What if I could show you guys how to go use, I know this is going to sound goofy, you're going to say, Bert, don't get crazy, okay? But what if I can show you how to use Google Keyword Planner, but you're not going to use the Keyword Planner part, you're going to use a different thing that no one's using, and that's going to tell you how to make the best Facebook ads ever. Yeah, crazy, right? I was doing the training today, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm totally doing this, right? Like this is a great way to really target into your, if you think you're not, okay, this is next week is for you. If you've been a Bert Bledsoe and you spent a bunch of money on Facebook and we're like, what the heck just happened? Then you need to come to next week's live FTC. If you've done anything besides a boosted video post and you got Dick Buckus for a response, then you want to be here next week because we're going to dive into something better, okay? Because I've done all kinds of targeting. I've tried to create the avatar. I've done all this stuff, and I still don't get the laser-focused response that some people are talking about on Facebook. Do I get great response on my videos, and do I get my cost per engagement is pretty low overall? Yeah, but the people that are talking about the numbers that they're getting on Facebook, I've never seen anywhere near that kind of number, right? This targeting literally basically says, here, buddy, Merry Christmas, we're giving you this microphone for Christmas right here. Just tell these people right here what you want, right? It's that good. So that's what we're going to do next week. So next week, if you're not tech savvy, next week is going to be frustrating for you. I'm just warning you now, right? Because we're going to be doing Google Plus, and we're going to be doing Facebook, and we're going to be going boop, 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 back and forth. Okay? I will definitely try and pace the lesson so that it doesn't go too fast for you. All right. Now I'm going to hit stop. Who dropped?